In this position, I checkmated Black's king down a full knight on h3. This is how I did it. We begin with e4, d6, and I take the full center of d4. After they develop the knight on c6, I defend the pawn, and they go for this move g6 with the idea to fiend kettle their bishop and hopefully get some long-term pressure on this diagonal. I develop my bishop, they develop theirs, and here I blow up the center up with e5. After takes, Black here has knight g4, and it looks like Black's idea here is to take the pawn. Now, if I found h3 in this position, then I would have been completely winning. Now, you might say, how is this completely winning? It looks like you have nothing. Well, unfortunately for Black, White has d5, threatening a fork and also threatening to win this pawn. If Black tries to defend the fork with knight a6, you can take, and check here. And it's even worse, you don't have to take the rook because we all prefer checkmate instead. However, I forgot this h3 move and instead played knight d5 to go for the same idea. However, they do take the pawn, and I have one more move that can win me if I play knight f3, hitting the bishop. If they move back, of course, I have the same threat of checkmate. Instead, however, I just take the pawn, and to my horror, Black plays f6, and I realize that because Black played f6, my bishop no longer defends the knight, and after I take their bishop, they will take mine, and they can simply just trap my knight. It actually has no moves, and my knight is destined to die. However, since Black's king is still open, probably my only chance to win this game is to try to keep Black's king in the open and hopefully go for checkmate or win some material. So I play bishop c4, preventing castling and keeping this Black king in the center for as long as I can. They develop the knight, opening the rook to hit the knight, and I attack their knight. They move back, and I develop my knight. Here they take a pawn before just taking the knight. I guess they had no need to rush. I castle, they take, and here I play rook e1 check. And from an objective point, this is still very bad. However, from a practical standpoint, at the very least, I have some chances. Black has to still play accurately in order to win this game because Black's king is very open. So they move here. I take this pawn, and here, feeling the pressure, Black plays right here, probably with the idea to trade off the rooks or try to contest the open e file. However, this blunders to rook e7 check. In the game, Black king played king h6. However, if you play king f8, you can play rook check. After king e8, you have rook e1 check and king d8. You can just give the check here, and then you probably have some discover check. You can actually go back, and it says winning move is, I mean, you can actually go for a threefold repetition if you're lame, but the computer still likes this. Oh yes, this move probably is okay. So anyways, in the game what happened is the king went to h6 thinking it was much safer. And here I was stumped. For some reason I couldn't find this check. So trying to entomb the king, I defend the knight with the pawn. What it would have been winning, the only winning move here, knight e5. If Black found this, I would have lost the game because it defends this threat right here. However, Black here defends the knight with rook d8. And here I find knight check f7, knight f7 check, king here, backwards bishop move check, sacrificing the pawn, g3, h3, and it's checkmate in one, not with bishop f1, but with knight g5. And Black's king is completely entombed. he has no hope but to resign.